I'm waking up one morning, reflecting on this fact, feeling all the nerves, and just wondering what will happen. Because I had no idea that that week would be the most important week of my life, or the most special. And it's taken a long time to process everything. I am still processing it, but I wanted to share with you some moments from the week of Nationals, the weeks after Nationals, and the week before. Because the truth is, I worked really, really hard to win these national championships. And while I may have tried to divine what would happen, I really honestly didn't know. It has taken me 4 tries to win the nationals, and I'm very proud of winning. So I would like to share with you some moments from the past month, really. I tried to relax as much as possible, while also working hard to achieve my dreams. But I took time to sit and think. To listen to the rain pouring down, to enjoy the last moments of summer. And to just try and prepare mentally for what was to come. I want to give credit here to my teacher, Ann Hooper. I spent pretty much the whole month of August going weekly to her house for lessons, where she helped me with my tunes. She suggested this air, Rose Acre, that is now my favorite air of all time, for my air for my set. And we had lots of fun besides, and it's really, really fun to play with her. But she really did help me with my style and with getting me ready for the championships. So all my credit goes to Anne. She started me on fiddle. She was my very first fiddle teacher. So I owe a lot to Anne Hooper. Then finally it was time to leave for nationals. I did not do a great job of vlogging nationals, probably because I was really nervous and I just needed to focus and shut off the outside world completely. So I was barely online. I read most of the time and I just tried to listen to very calming music on the flight and sleep as much as I could. It took ages to get there even while flying because we flew into Pittsburgh to meet my brother and then stayed over at a hotel, and the next morning it was another 2-hour drive to get to the venue where the competition is in Edinburgh, Pennsylvania. And, well, you all know what happened. This is me eating a sandwich. Afterwards, I was completely exhausted and very hungry, and we went to get Mexican food afterwards with my brother. And fun fact, I stayed up until 5 a.m. the night before I competed because I could not sleep. I don't know why, I just could not sleep. So I was exhausted, but very pleased with the results, of course. The next morning, I got to see a frisbee game from my brother, and it's always great to see him play, and I always hope he does well in the future. His team also won this game, so overall it was a great weekend of winning for my family. It was time to head home, finally. We stayed all day at the airport because our flight got delayed, but finally we were home, and I got to spend 2 weeks at home before I headed off, obviously, on the next great adventure. but I took time in between shows to wander around. I actually bought one of those drinking horns way back in 2023 when I won this competition as well. And I wanted to walk around and remember everything, soak in the memories from my younger years of trying to win this competition. I have never been to a full Highland Games before. This was the first time. I only ever came up for one day to compete and then went home. But I love these tents where some of the Scottish clans are represented all across the area. There was also a Kaylee. I did not dance. I was way too tired and sore from the first day.
Forward, and backwards, and raise the right, and turn, and take the water, hold it, then you step up, step up, here it comes again, walk forward, 2, 3, and pivot backwards, keep going, forward, and pivot, walking backwards, raise right, and turn, and turn, and turn, and turn it out, and 5, 6, 7, and going, and do it again. Do-si-do. And do-si-do neighbor. Right hand star. Left hand star. Alright, new top 4. And out. Open leg.
I got to see the Scottish Fish perform and also Rakish. Amazing bands that everyone should check out. One thing I remembered that I love to do is ride the gondola. So of course I had to do that multiple times. So here is footage of the first time I went up. And you get the overhead view of the tossing going down on the field and of course the pipes. next day, in between my shows, I watched the entire fiddle competition, which I've never done before because I've always been competing, but it was really interesting experience to listen to a full fiddle competition. And everyone played so well, and everyone deserved awards, in my opinion. Afterwards, I went up the gondola again with my friend Emily and her friend as well.
Free cheese.
I bought myself a root beer float, which I have not had since I was a kid. It was really good.
Truly it is.
Then I even got to watch the pipes marching down the hill. I do not know how to explain this. Time for the big jam at the Common Man.
That was funny when I
The audacity.
for Nathan Whitaker. Thanks for coming out. Now we've got Emily Adams in the weight for distance trig with our pro women's class. Looks like might have the new mark to beat out there. Jared Conklin's over the bar.
It was finally the last day, and on the last day, after finding the chessboard, I managed to find the shop that would dress me up in full Scottish costume. So, my September has just been insanity from start to finish. I'm very deeply grateful for everyone who played with me and helped me with my projects and helped me through this month. I would like to say that I did not win nationals because of any connections with any of the judges. Nothing like that. I don't know them personally. I have no connection with them, and I am not involved in and do not stand with anything that may or may not be happening online lately. If you know what I'm talking about, you can look it up. It's on Facebook, but I do not agree with any of that stuff, and yeah, I just wanted to share with you how all of this craziness came together and some moments, beautiful moments from my month so far. So I will leave you with this one last shot of me going up the gondola. I filmed the entire thing, no stopping the camera. So thank you all so much for being here and for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. And stay tuned for more upcoming projects. this year. Yeah, just been playing.
unfortunately.